There were three key drivers of this bank failure. The first one was the mismanagement of the bank. The second one is the impact of the Fed's interest rate hikes. And the third one is the lack of regulation and supervision due to deregulation, which, by the way, the CEO of Silicon Valley Bank personally lobbied for. Short sellers have been circling this bank for many months, including one who said that Silicon Valley Bank was a ticking time bomb in plain view. And rating agencies also identified problems. So why is it that the media, short sellers and others all saw the multiple screaming red flags, but not the Federal Reserve supervisors? Yeah. There were numerous red flags waving all over the place that this bank was operating in a high-risk, reckless manner. The Federal Reserve supervisors should have seen this, should have forced this bank to change its activities to reduce its risk.
This is not a one or a two bank issue. This is a banking system financial issue. And it is because we had just got through 4+ years of deregulation of the financial industry under the Trump administration. And they didn't just deregulate two banks. They deregulated the financial industry. And when you deregulate the financial industry, they increase their risky activities, which increases their bonuses, which increases their profits, which makes them happy, but it endangers the financial system and, frankly, all Americans.
Republican senators were complaining about too much bank regulation from the Fed. Dennis Kelleher, who heads the nonprofit watchdog Better Market, says that's no surprise.
The power and influence of the financial industry in Washington, D.C. is incredibly widespread and ever-present. And the result is that they are pushing for deregulation at all times.
You know, you've really put your finger on a huge problem, which is often what you need to do in a panic is to address the drivers of the panic and actually cause the panic to be lessened. The problem is, as you reduce the concern and the level of panic, you also reduce the ability to get people to focus to make fundamental changes that need to be done so these things don't happen again. And so we do have to, take some comfort, and we do have to take the actions in eliminating panics and bank failures. At the same time, we've got to have the political will, and we've got to be able to fight the lobbyists to make the tough changes that we have to make. Otherwise, we're going to be in this cycle where we have periods of time where things are quiet and calm, then we have crisis. We take extraordinary actions that actually just lay the seeds of the next crisis.